What in the world is she up to now? Hey guys, if you are interested in seeing what I'm going to do with double-sided tape, glitter, and some Aquanet, uh, and this tray, stick around and watch. And it does not involve a time machine, just so you know. I know, spoiler alert. Uh, but stick around and we'll get busy. Hi guys, it's Lisa. I am not 100%, but I am feeling a little bit better, and I thought I could come down and do something that doesn't involve harsh chemicals and stuff like that that could make me lose my breath. So I decided I was just going to do a glitter mosaic table. This is a tabletop, and it fits in a stand, and I can show you it up close in a minute. But I'm going to use some double-sided tape. I'm going to use glitter, rainbow colors. They're from different companies, but most of them are from Kolortek. And then I'm going to use the Aquanet. This is good to seal your glitter in, even when you're, when you're doing your tumblers. I learned this trick from Rachel at Mr. Noel's Glitter. And like if it's raining out or it's too cold out and you want to seal your glitter, but you don't want to spray that nasty ass sealant. Oh, hang on. Operating on one lung is hard to talk. So, anyway. So, this is safe to spray in the house, of course. We've all lived through it, remember? We lived through it. It's safe to spray in the house. And it also seals your glitter so it does not go on to the next color when you're doing like some sort of mosaic, or if you want to put resin on afterwards. So that's that. That's a little glitter tip for you. Okay, so I'm using the double-sided tape. This is, I use this on my tumblers also, but I thought I'd do it on a table and see if it worked. It comes in a pack that's all different sizes. I get it from Amazon. It's in my links below. And then I'm just using colors of the rainbow glitter. So I got rich red from Kolortek, rainbow orange, rainbow yellow, Kolortek, laser lilac from Kolortek. This one is a mix that I don't know where it came from, but I'm using it as my indigo color. Sapphire blue from Kolortek. Now the Kolortek glitters come in they come in plastic bag, so I'm just using these to store them in. Which takes me to that. I just got these cute little 1 ounce little jars with the lids on them. And I got them from LisaWyattArt. These are something new that she has, so I thought I'd let you guys know. And they're pretty cute. So, all right, I think that is it. Let me get started. Oh wait, set up. And I have already, to save time, this is a metal tray, and I taped it off just because when I spray the hairspray, I don't want it to get all up the sides. But I already did my double-sided tape in a mosaic pattern, just to save time. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just take it up to the line, you cut it so that they're not overlapping each other. Because if they overlap, then you're going to have like thicker glitter. But yeah, hang on, let me show you what this table is. Hang on one second. Let me turn you here. All right. So I know you guys have seen me do these tables before, but they come packaged like this with the tabletop. And what you do is you just open them up. Can you see me open them up? It goes on the floor. Come on, Lisa. Get your shit together. It goes on the floor like that. And it's got little suction cups. And then you can just put your table tray. So they are also listed in my Amazon shop under the links. I love these tables because when people order them, they ship quite nicely because they can fold up flat. And then you can just like, hang on. Hang on. And then you can ship them out like that. I mean, granted, it's a big box, but I don't know, would probably fit in like an extra large pizza box, I think. But, so yeah, so let me get set up and I'll be right back. Okay. So I forgot to mention, I'm going to be using Tack It over and over. Eileen Tack It over and over. Also down in my Amazon links, if you are interested. I just put it in a little container and a little bit of water because it's very thick. So, I mean, you can use it straight up, but if you thin it out a little bit, I think it lasts a lot longer and you don't need it full strength. So, basically, just going to put and paint this, and it does not have a smell like it doesn't smell like Elmer's glue or anything. So, but this is the stuff that I use when I'm doing tumblers, and I should have done it on a black table. This is really hard to see. So it goes on white. So when it's ready, it dries clear, and then it's tacky. You can be impatient like me and use your heat gun to help it along. I haven't used my heat gun in about 2 weeks. So I wanted to blow it out a little bit. Just be sure you remember which one you painted. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see the glare, but I have there, there, and there. And I'm gonna do red. Now these glitters are from Kolortek. Not many people use them because, well, that I know of. Because they're from Japan, I believe. But they sent me a bunch. They sent me a bunch of pigments too. But alright, so kind of like when you're doing your tumblers. You just take it and you sprinkle it on. I'm hoping this works. because I have an idea in my head, and sometimes it doesn't come out like that. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm sorry if you hear me run out of breath. It's because I have pneumonia and pleural effusion, and they did not drain my lung yet. I'm waiting on them to call me to tell me when they're going to do that. And I have a suspicious feeling that it's probably going to be how I spend my 50th birthday. Getting my lung drained. Won't that be nice? So anyway, I mean, you can just dump your glitter if you want, because it's going to come off. But I'll try not to make as big of a mess as I do when I'm tumbling. But yeah, so there's my red. I'm going to go ahead and just spread it on, if I can find the other spot. Okay. Just spread it on well, and then I'll dump them all. Whoops. I'm not sure exactly what color I'm going to do the lines yet. Maybe they'll just be like a silver or a sparkly white. I don't know, maybe a black glitter. I don't know yet. I guess it all depends on if the mosaic turns out. I did a goblet, a glass goblet like this, and a stainless tumbler. If you want to see those videos, I have videos of both of them on my YouTube channel. Alright, one more section of the red. This month's challenge is chakra or rainbow colors, whichever you prefer, on my Facebook group. If you're not already a member, you should go check it out. I run it with Tammy Anderson, and it's called United Rapport with Tammy and Lisa. And each month we have like a little challenge, and it gives, you can $25 gift certificate to the winner. We can do like $25 gift certificate to Kolortek. This month I am doing $25 gift certificate to Amazon. Last month I believe it was to Color Art, and then the month before that I had a choice, and the lady chose Lily Veffe. But yeah, it's a rainbow challenge, and you can do anything.
Hey there, Peter.
Hang on one second.
What?
Seriously?
Oh shit.
I got the sign on.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
Sorry, I don't know how to edit that out. Just stop talking. Christ. Sorry about that, guys. My husband was shocked to see me down in my room because I haven't been down here since I've been sick. So anyway, so there you go. So I'm going to dump this and make a huge mess. You watch. Which way should I go? So I'm gonna, you probably won't be able to see it. I really do need a bigger piece of paper, I think. I'll show you in a minute, guys. I'm basically just dumping glitter. It's kind of messy. I should have put my thing over here. So then basically you can just looks like this glitter is not going to be dark enough for just one coat. I'm going to have to do a second coat. I wonder why. Yeah. I'm going to have to do a second coat on this, guys. It kind of blows. Maybe I should use full strength tack it. I think my second coat I'm going to do that. Alright, I'm just going to go over by my garbage can for a minute and get a good portion of this stuff off. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it didn't stick very good, huh? I know that. So I will reevaluate. I'll probably do just full-blown tack it. What else do I have? Wonder what else I could use. Maybe that Mona Lisa size. I don't know. But until I figure it out, I will bring you guys back once I figure it out. See, I like to show all my mistakes too. It's not really a mistake, I just have to do a second coat. But, alright, I'll be back in a few, guys. Okay, guys. So the tack it, it's working, but I have to use it full strength. And I will have to be using, like, this is 2 coats. Here, the red is 2 coats, the orange is 1 coat. So I will have to do 2 coats, most likely on all the colors. See, and then sometimes it's, see how it's like blotchy? I think that if I left it really thick, I could probably get it in 1 coat, but then it's not going to dry. So it's, you know, it'll be mushy. So it's better to do 2 thin coats. 2 thin coats than it is to do, oh shit. Seriously, my ring light, I trip over it all the time. So yeah. So I'll do like, I'm using it full strength now. And you know, you could probably use it like a UV resin or something. But I didn't want to go with something super strong because if you do a UV resin, then you try to rip up your, you know, your tape, your double-sided tape to make those crisp lines. It's possible that you could pull up, you know, the UV resin also. So it just takes, a little bit more time, but that's okay. Oh, here's a prime example. See how I'm pulling up a little bit of glitter there because I did not seal it in between coats. So I forgot to seal it. So basically, I'm going to use the Aquanet. And I'm going to give it just a little spray. And then let it dry. This one I didn't spray because I just wet it down. So yeah, so I can't really move on to another color just yet because I don't want two colors mixing at the same time. I want to stick with just doing one of your colors at the same time. One of your colors at a time. One at a time, yeah. Duh. So I'm just kind of like trying to rush the hairspray drying technique. So, yeah. So this is going to take, I mean, a lot of patience because you got to go in twice. Like I said, I could use like a Gorilla Glue or a E6000 or something stronger. But I want it to be able to pull up my double-sided tape. Because in the end, once all the colors are down, you pull up all the double-sided tape and then you sprinkle whatever glitter is going to go in there. So, this is a process. If you guys, I'll probably just do this little square here with you. This is not a square. This little triangle. It's so weird because on my Mosaic tumbler, I only needed one coat of like the tacket and I had it watered down a little bit. But on my goblet, I needed to do 2 coats on each color. So I guess it just depends on what substrate you're using, because this metal, and I did scuff this metal up with some sandpaper, just so that it would help more. All right, let me see this. We're gonna get this little bit off here. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see it. And then I'll just bring you back when I'm closer to being done. See, much better. second coat much better. This one I have a little bit of glue on my brush now because remember I did not seal it with the hairspray. So this glitter might not be reusable depending on how much it is. See how much better? So I'm going to do a bunch of colors. And then I will bring you back when I'm about done and gonna peel off the other stuff, because otherwise this video is gonna be super duper long. And it'll be super long, and then y'all won't watch the whole thing anyway. So I'll bring you back in a bit. See, much better. Oops. So yeah, when I have all the colors up, then I can just rip these up. It's going to make the lines super crisp, and they're going to be already sticky, ready for glitter. So I'll be back shortly, guys. Okay, guys, so I am back, and I've gotten a couple more colors done. I will say this Mosaic tumbler technique is taking a lot more time than it did on my tumbler. My lines aren't crisp right now because I haven't pulled the tape, so but yeah, it's taking a little more time. So here are some things that I have learned that I can pass on to you if you're going to try this technique. Right now I'm just waiting for the Aquanet to dry on the green, so I can start on a different color. If I was to do this again, I would probably paint the colors, or maybe even like do an alcohol ink, like dab the colors so that like the orange would have an orange background, because some of the colors have taken like 2 to 3 coats. The green only took 1, but like if I had an orange background, like if this was painted orange underneath it, then it probably would have only taken 1. So like the next time I do it, I'll probably put the tape down, double-sided tape, and then dab like alcohol inks with the corresponding colors, and it would probably take less glitter. So that is the first tip that I have done. The second is that if you do 2 layers, do like a layer of the tacket, full strength, and then let that dry, and then do another layer of the tacket, full strength, and then do your glitter. And it seems to only take 1 coat of glitter. So yeah. So I will continue doing my colors, and I will bring you back when it's time to take off the tape and all that stuff. But I'm not going to be able to finish it, unfortunately, in one day because I'm really sore and I'm still in a lot of pain. Still very short of breath. And like sitting straight up for this long is not good for me. So, but I'll do a little bit on it tomorrow. This is my first day back, like in the studio. So it feels good to be back, and it kind of makes me happy that I was able to do a little bit of creativity. So that's it for right now, and I will bring you back when I have some more colors done, guys. And we'll see you soon. Okay, so I have all my colors in. Now I'm just going to take the tape off. I put the hairspray over it. Some of the tape is pulling up, so I might have to fix some along the way. But basically you just grab a spot. I can't see because I was so sloppy. Right, here's a spot. And you want to make sure that you grab it and make sure the stickiness is still down. So the hairspray is like still a little bit wet, so it's not pulling. But yeah, my stickiness is still down, so that's good. So yeah, I thought this was going to be a pretty easy, I mean, it's easy, it's just really time consuming. And I didn't think that it was going to be so time consuming. But certainly way harder, which surprises me. I really thought that it would be easier to do it on a flat base like this than, you know, to do a mosaic on a tumbler. And for some reason, that is not the case at all. I mean, like I said, it's not hard, but it was really time consuming. Uh-oh. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell whether or not I get the stick, but see how nice the lines will be? And then I still haven't decided what I'm going to put there. Ugh. But I do have to make that decision because I can't leave it sit. All sticky. Because if I leave it sit all night, it will, it just might not be sticky tomorrow, you know? And I'm certainly not going to Mod Podge every little line here. That would be crazy. Come on. Oh, don't pull, don't pull. Come on, don't pull. Don't. So yeah, if you see it starting to pull, kind of like put your fingers on your glitter part. That's a big one. I'm just choosing this part to see if the stickiness is down. Because one of them I pulled up, and I pulled up the whole stickiness too. So I hope you guys don't mind the, I mean, I'm trying to get a, a video up. Of course, I'm not at 100%. I appreciate all of the well wishes. But I hope, I mean, I could have done this whole video and it could have been a couple hours long, because this took a long time. And I had to walk away from it and come back, and so I just kind of like did like just a little bit, showed you how to do it, and then came back, and then just paused it and came back a little bit so that the video wasn't like super duper long of repetitive stuff. So it's not my normal type of video like acrylic or resin, but with my lungs being inflamed, I thought it probably wasn't a good idea to use a bunch of chemicals or smelly paints and all that stuff. So I thought, you know what, I could do like double-sided tape, little mosaic. Now I will finish this table off in resin, of course. And then, hang on. Ooh. Sorry, guys. So, hopefully, being they are going to have to drain my lung. Hopefully it helps a lot with the shortness of breath. I mean, seriously, I'm just talking and sitting right now, and I'm having a hard time breathing. Isn't that crazy? And I mean, I have one lung that is functioning just fine, but because this one can't function, that's where the problem comes in, because it's trying to function. I don't know. This whole ordeal has been such a roller coaster for me. But I did get my COVID test back, and I am negative for COVID. By the way, the COVID test, if y'all haven't gotten it done, that is a horrible, horrible test. I mean, they shove that thing so far up your nose. It's horrible. Horrible. You think like a strep throat test is bad? You know how where they shove that thing all the way down your throat until you gag? Mm-mm. This actually goes in your nose. I swear to you, brain. They shove that thing all the way in there. She said it goes all the way to like the back of your ear. And they do it in both nostrils. So yeah. But that came back negative, but I don't know about because I also got a antibody test. Just to see if this all started 2 months ago with COVID. So I don't know. All I know is I'll be glad when I'm better and I can get back to doing more stuff. My house is suffering so bad, it's not even funny. Okay, so that's basically it, guys. I mean, I can sit here and talk to you. I'm gonna finish getting these stickers off, or the sticky side off, and then I'm gonna come back and we will put the lines in. I don't know what color it's gonna be. Maybe like a shimmery white. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay. So I got all the tape off. And I think I have decided on Heavenly. It is a white. Or no, this isn't Heavenly. This is called First Snow. It's a white, silver. So I thought that that would look good inside the lines. So, hopefully it does. Because once you do this, there's no turning back. And it's got to be a fine glitter. So, all right. Yeah, I don't want to do a black or granite color because the tray is actually white. I think this is going to be perfect. So I had already sealed all of these glitters in with my Aquanet. So when this sets, these lines are the double-sided tape I've taken off. All right, so basically I just sprinkle it on the double-sided tape. It's very scary because you've spent so much time on these lines and the other colors that you're like, oh shit, I hope I sealed it good enough. I hope this glitter doesn't screw up my other glitter. So yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking. But fun and exciting at the same time, right? Because these lines are what's going to tie it all together and finish it up and make it look beautiful. This is going to be, I hope, this is going to be a fantastic table for somebody. So you just kind of want to make sure that you got enough glitter on the lines. So where you think you might be a little bit like the edges, it might be a little bit thin. On the edges. Oh boy, how you guys think this is going to turn out? Now, if I sealed it good enough, then I'll be able to reuse what glitter I've shaken off. If I did not seal it good enough, then I'm going to have colors mixed into this, and then I'll just put it in like a dump jar and use it later in something that can you know, just in a different project that doesn't need to be completely white. So just want to pat these down, get them to stick good. You guys, do you think that's going to be pretty? You think it's going to work? I hope so, because this took a long time. Well, probably wouldn't take everybody a long time, but it took me a long time. Although it took me like 5 hours to vacuum my living room too, because every 4 foot I had to take a break. I mean, I'm trying to not, you know, sit around or lay around all time, because you can make pneumonia way worse by not moving around. But at the same time, I'm not supposed to overexert. So, all right, I think I got all of them pushed down. It's so funny. My husky's always out on the other side of the door here when I'm down here. He just lays out there, waits for me to come out, and then he goes upstairs with me. He knows he's not allowed in here. None of them are. All right, guys, I think this is... Let's see. Let's see. Grab a piece of paper, and we will see how good I sealed. can. Hang on, I'll show you in a second here. Just to be safe, this is all the extra before I start brushing it. So this is all good to be saved so that it's not contaminated. So far, so good. Now we'll see exactly how good it's sealed, how good the hairspray sealed, because we're going to use the brush and we'll be brushing. And we'll see how pure the first snow glitter comes out. I hope you guys can see. You probably can't. Let me make sure. Hang on. All right, maybe if I keep it like this. So yeah, you just take and brush it all down. I think that this first snow was a really good call on the lines. Because it's still glittery, yet it's going to match my tray that's actually white. So, all right, now let's see how good the hairspray did. We're gonna dump. Look. See that? Telling you. Hairspray trick works. Thank you, Rachel, from Mr. Nola's Glitter, for that trick. The first snow is pretty like holographic. It's like my second favorite, like white glitter, I guess you can say. There's this one from Mr. Nola's Glitter called Louisiana Lace, and it is a chunky like this, and I know I've used it in the past. Let's see. It's real close to the first snow from Frans, but look at that. It's so pretty. But I couldn't use a chunky with this one because it would have looked stupid, because you want your lines crisp, so you don't want chunks like I just put in here. So stupid. So of course I will be cleaning this off. You guys, I got so much glitter all over me. It's good to be back in the studio playing with glitter. So now I will let this dry probably for I'm going to reseal it. I'm going to put more hairspray on it, but then I'm going to use another, I'm going to use a real sealer too. Tomorrow I'll spray it outside. But for right now, I think it's pretty fantastic looking. What is this? What is this? Where did it go? It was like a long glitter hair. All right, I'll give you guys a close-up. Let me come around and get you. Okay. So, this is it. Now I will spray it again with the hairspray to seal in the lines from the first snow. But I think it's beautiful. I love it. So yeah, we've learned a few things in this journey. But I'll seal it with hairspray, and then tomorrow I'll take it out and I'll probably seal it with this acrylic sealer from Eileen's Gloss Finish. And then I'll let that dry real good before I cover it in a coat of resin. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oops. Come on. Isn't it pretty? I mean, you'll see more like once I get the tape and everything off. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll be back once I get the resin coat on. Maybe I'll show that in a future video. But if it's not at the end of this video, then I'll put it as a future video. And I will see you guys on the next one. So take care. Come join us on our Facebook group, United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. There's tons and tons of talented artists there. And go out and get yourself some Aquanet. Come on, girls. All weather. All weather. Fresh scent. It's really not a fresh scent. It's Aquanet scent. But yeah, it saves you from having to go outside and spray. All of the stuff that I used, except for the glitters. The glitters all came from, most of them came from Kolortek. Come on, focus. Yeah. So, laser. Now, I am not a glitter affiliate with anybody, so I treat all glitters alike. I don't push one or the other. If it's a glitter that I like, then I will use it. But I'm not a glitter affiliate. So, and then we used Frans Glitter and More for snow. Eileen's Tack It Over and Over. We decided to use full strength. Double-sided tape. And I think that's it. So again, anything, the double-sided tape, the Tack It, all of that stuff that you can get, the tray and the table, all that stuff that you can get on Amazon will be in links below. The Aquanet I got at the Dollar Tree for $1. You heard me, $1. So, yeah. So, thanks for joining me, guys. And I will see you on the next video. Bye. Okay, guys, here she is. All done. Don't mind my floor all plastic duct taped. Remember, I'm from Kentucky, so I get a pass on duct tape and all that stuff. So I got 2 layers of resin on it. Right now it's wet. With the second layer. So altogether there is about 20 ounces of resin on this table. So I got some bubbles popping. I gotta pop them. See them? So yeah, I gotta babysit this so that it doesn't keep adding bubbles. Bubbles will keep coming to the top, especially because you're not using a casting resin. You're using a hard, like this one I'm using, KS resin. So it's a thicker viscosity. So you want to just babysit and make sure that the bubbles stay away. So every like 30 minutes or so, hit it with the torch. And then you'll have a good crystal clear finish. Hang on. Okay. So I'm gonna hit it with the torch. I need to get me a one-handed torch. And then I've got just this little food saver net to put over it so that nothing flies in it, like dog hair. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Come join us on our Facebook page, United Rapport with Tammy and Lisa. I run that with my very good friend Tammy Anderson from Tammy Anderson Art. So go check her page out. I'm sure if you're here watching mine, you're already a subscriber to hers. Please, if you're not subscribed to mine, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any other videos and or subscriber giveaways. Whew. So I'll talk to you later, guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.